Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're talking about 7.3.2, and that's finding the perimeter when you have a circular edge or a curve. So we have to notice a few things. We have to notice that we do have straight lines, so these are pretty simple. This is going to be 8 plus 6. That's going to be easy. But we don't have a measure of this. That means we have to calculate it. So how do we measure the outside length of a circle? Well, that's called the circumference. Except here we have diameter times pi, but we have half a circle, so we've got to cut it in half. So let's do that first. We have the circumference is equal to diameter times pi. The diameter of our circle is our 10. So I'm just going to mark that. That's our diameter. And so we have 10 pi divided by 2. Then we're going to have plus 8 from here and plus 6 from here. Well, 10 divided by 2, because 10 times pi divided by 2 means we can divide whatever we need to by 2 just to simplify. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. Nothing happened to that pi, so it stays plus 8 and 6 makes 14. I'm going to go ahead and combine those. Now, if we're leaving in terms of pi, we're done. We could just write it like this and say units and be done. Or sorry, not units. It actually told us feet. So if we write it like this, this is how we can write it in terms of pi. 5 pi plus 14 feet. However, we do want to go ahead and substitute in 3.14 just so we can have the basic answer. So that's going to be 5 pi plus 14. And 5 times pi is going to be 31.4 divided by 2. 31 is 15.5 and then 0.4, so 15.5 plus 0.2, it's 15.7 plus 14 feet, or 29.7 feet. It's about, this is about, and this is exactly. So that's when we estimate, or when we can be close enough, 29.7 feet, or if we want to leave it as exact, 5 pi plus 14 feet. This one makes a lot more sense. When I'm writing a final answer, it just takes a little bit extra. And if you're wondering how I did this, 3.14 times 10 is 31.4, and then I went ahead and divided that by 2. That's how I got my 15.7. So I basically did this to get that number, which is the same thing as that, 5 times 3.14. All right, guys, take notes, come in, ask questions, be curious, and you can go ahead and start working on the problems for 7.3.2 tonight, or you can come in and do it tomorrow. And remember, guys, it's about the process, it's about the understanding, it is not about getting the answer. Have a great evening.